So, to review, this one's blurry. This one's sharp. Sharp, good. Yeah. And you can see I'm photographing with an aperture of 11. It was 15 seconds. ISO 400. Actually, this is, I didn't go over last time. So I'll do that. But if I go in here to like as shot or as auto, it probably works better if I actually use the eyedropper here and click on something to try and neutralize. And I normally try to neutralize the grass. But I could also try this adaptive color. I'm gonna try landscape. Ooh. Adobe color, portrait, standard, vivid. I don't know if I like any of those. Black and white. Adobe monochrome. I'm gonna go back to adaptive color and just leave it there. All right, I'll say that's pretty good. I'm gonna open it and do more editing in Photoshop. Now, if we wanted it to be black and white, I could just convert it to black and white. Image, adjustments. Well, I guess I should do it as a curve now that I'm thinking of it. Black and white. Blech. Oh, Nate, that is so boring, right? Yes, incredibly boring. I could add some contrast with like a curve. Bring in my whites to be a nice pure white, bring in my blacks to be a pure black, add in the whites to be whiter, the blacks to be blacker. Yeah. Okay. But if you want to keep it in color, what people normally do is then either use curves to white balance further and get my grass now, I don't know, it's blue. Ooh, there's a real blue. What do you think of that? Or I could neutralize the sky, which, ugh. Kevin, what do you prefer? Like this or like this?
I like
This? This?
the other one. Oh, they both look good.
This? Or what some people do, what I often see is like more of a magenta purple for our sky or for our ground, which would be like pulling up our reds and pulling our blue up. Maybe a little less red. Kind of like it where this tree's going a little pink purple, but the grass is green, right? Yeah. All right, but then what other people like to do is to neutralize the sky to be back to blue. And the way that you could do that is by doing a channel mixer. And what you do is you take your red channel and you take your reds to 0, and you take your blues to 100, and then you take your blue channel and you take your blues to 0 and your reds to be 100, and then your sky's blue. Maybe not a very realistic blue, but a lot of people like to switch those, which maybe looks better if I take that curve off of there and I make it its own color balance. I'll make another curve here, and I'm going to add some contrast to start. And then maybe take my blues down a little bit so that only the sky is blue. And I don't know, let's play with, what happens if we take our green, that's actually, this is a lot like what a color infrared photo would probably look like. Where the, let me make the whole thing a bit brighter with another curve. Where the grass is more of a red magenta. So, I guess what I'm saying is with this, if you have ever wanted to play with wacky color, infrared is kind of the time to do it. So you should try to neutralize something so that the whole thing is not like red on red on red, right? And I guess I'm sort of like, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this, or with this, or this, or make it otherworldly, because that's what infrared light really looks like. It is a spectrum that we don't see. So it's not going to look like a normal photo. Sound good? Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.